I want to help you guys bust this drug house. Somebody found out and said, snitches get stitches or get killed. And that was what happened. Anyways, let me pull the thread a little bit of the drug angle. So in the documents that I've read, it seemed that some of the housemates were into drugs and some of the housemates did not do drugs. So do you have a potential scenario where drugs were being done in the house? Other people in the house weren't happy with the drugs that were in the house. Maybe, and there's a dozen scenarios, turned state's evidence or was a confidential informant saying, yeah, this is a drug house. I don't approve of drugs. I want to help you guys bust this drug house. Somebody found out and said, snitches get stitches or get killed. And that was what happened. Is it possible someone didn't like drugs just fundamentally and being young, don't realize the street value of the drugs that they're flushing or destroying and destroyed a bunch of drugs? And then the cartel said, you owe us a fucking $250,000 and I want my money now or you're going to pay with your life. There's a million scenarios when you start adding drugs into the situation that could have gone horribly wrong, and it could have a million things for murder or for motives of murder. And why potentially someone like Brian Koberger could be terrified, because if that is a drug organization that kills people when they snitch, then you don't want to be the one to say, oh yeah, I didn't do it. And not only that, but I can tell you who did. That's your death warrant. You're a dead man. So yeah. Is there a scenario in which you can say, all those people who say nobody pleads guilty to something they didn't do? Well, you do if you're facing potential death, horrific death by people who've already proven they will commit horrific murders. Again, this is going along the idea that somebody actually died, Jesse and Estes, and I realize you don't know that people died. Sure. The point is that if people actually got tortured and murdered, are you going to cross those people in any way, shape, or form and take your risk that you're not going to suffer that same kind of torture, horrendous torture, because they've proven they'll do it?